Is Splice actually gonna make you a better producer, or is it just another subscription you forgot to cancel? And then I'm gonna show you exactly how I use it step by step. So last video, I gave you 5 things that were actually making your beats sound generic. And I showed you a little bit of how I fixed those inside Splice, but a bunch of you commented asking me just to slow it down and show the whole workflow from the start. So that's what today is. I'm not a tutorial guy by trade. I'm just an artist who's been messing with this thing enough to know what actually works and what's just noise. Let's start from zero. You open Splice, and the first mistake I made for way too long was just searching one word and grabbing whatever came up first. Don't do that. Use the genre filter and the key filter together every time. If your song's in A minor, filter for A minor before you even start browsing. Because nothing wastes more time than falling in love with a loop and then realizing it's in the wrong key for your whole track. Once you've got that filter down, this is where most people stop. And that's problem 1. They grab the first loop that sounds decent and move on. What I do instead is pull 3 or 4 options in the same key and genre and actually A/B test them against my existing project. Mute it one at a time, and 90% of the time the one that sounds the best solo is not the one that sits best in the mix. That's not a talent thing, that's just a testing thing. Problem 2, once you got your loop, don't just drop it in raw. This is where the create session feature changes everything, because it auto senses the sample into your session already time matched to your tempo. I used to manually warp everything by ear, and I was losing probably 15-20 minutes a session just on that one step. Now it's instant, and that's more time actually writing instead of fighting your DAW. Problem 3, this is the one nobody talks about enough. Layering one shots on top of your loop instead of adding a second full loop. If you add another full loop, you're adding another full arrangement's worth of information, and now everything's crowded. A one shot stab, a texture, one hit there, here and there that adds interest without adding clutter. That's the difference between a beat that sounds busy and a beat that sounds full. Problem 4, the similar sounds feature. I said this last video too, but I want you to actually understand why it matters. Everybody's pulling from the same trending packs right now, which means everyone has the same 5 sounds in it. When you click a sound in it and click similar, it's pulling from stuff that's not on the front page, stuff that's not getting hammered by every other person watching the same YouTube tutorial you are. That's how you stop sounding like a template. Problem 5, and this is honestly the one that took me the longest to actually respect. Stop chasing more sounds and start finishing what you already grabbed. I have probably downloaded thousands of samples I've never used once. The guys who actually put songs out aren't the ones with the biggest sample library. They're the ones who stopped browsing and started finishing. Does that sound familiar? Because it took me embarrassingly long that was me. I'll drop my Splice link down in the description if you want to try the exact workflow I just walked you through, no pressure. I just use it every single session, so it makes sense to make it easy to find. Alright, bonus one, because I told you I would give you one. Inside Splice, there's a stem separation feature that I slept on for way too long. You can pull the vocal, the drum, or the instrumental out of certain packs and flip them completely different than how they were originally used. That one feature alone has turned into full songs for me that started as something completely unrelated. The guys who make it aren't the most talented in the room. They're the ones who keep finishing things when it would be easier to quit. Number 1, like this video. Number 2, comment which one of these 5 you're actually guilty of. Number 3, tag a friend who needs to hear this. I'll check back in on you soon. Go finish something. Like, comment, share, and always subscribe. Aloha and God bless.